what do you think is the use case, the moment that gets people the most excited when you talk about what you're doing?
Voice. My 3-year-old gets it. We are delighted by it in the house every time, when it works. And it's not Echo's fault when it doesn't. I think, at least sometimes, we just have a lot of things connected to it. Yeah, voice. That one's easy.
Absolutely, Carrie.
From our perspective, is our haiku is sense me, because once you program it, the fan operates dependent on, it's looking at temperature at the ceiling, at the floor, it's looking at the humidity, it's looking at occupancy, and it's making decisions based on itself. I mean, you don't need a cell phone to make the damn thing turn off and on. And it also, by communicating with the thermostats, is able to back down your AC in the summertime and to back down your heat in the wintertime. And I think the aha there is, and it is for me, is when I walk into a room and the fan is moving very, very slowly, and I recognize, especially in the wintertime, that it's actually harvesting heat. I wouldn't think about it. I would never go over and say, I think maybe I can save some heat energy by turning that fan on right now. It simply does it because it recognizes the opportunity to do so. And that to me is an aha thing.
I think for us, the big aha moments is when the products really start to do meaningful things, and when your thermostat can save you a lot of money every month when you're heating or cooling. Having a smoke and seal alarm that's intuitive, that makes sense to you, that keeps you safe. I mean, those are big things that I think really resonate with customers, because those are the important things in the home. Keeping you safe, keeping yourself comfortable, and I think that's really when people understand. The connected devices, the smart devices, it's not just about, again, controlling it from your phone or doing parlor tricks and getting your lights to flash. It's really about some of these more meaningful things that these smarter and more connected and more intelligent products can do. So,
You?
I think our aha moment is when we know we're actually solving problems. We were having a meeting, and one of the women in the meeting was very anxious about not having the house light on because she had a dog, and that dog was afraid of the dark, and it was getting late into the evening. So I actually showed her my application of SmartThings that you can remotely turn on the light, just simple as that. And I still could remember how delighted she was, and she said she's just going to do that right now. And once we see that kind of customer moment, it just gives us goosebumps.
Absolutely.
It's funny, I was going to use goosebumps in my example as well. And that example is a really good one. It represents these really simple moments. If you look at the top reviews of Echo on Amazon.com, the top 3 or 4 of them are from people with disabilities. They're either aged or sighted, or they have some other physical disability. And they tell stories in these reviews of how with voice now they can control their home where they couldn't before. And it's a huge responsibility. When you read those, you realize that you're building the product that, how meaningful this is for people's lives. And this is the difference today in the home automation space versus last time I made a run at it, which was in the 1999 timeframe, is that we actually are now at the point in time where we can deliver the type of value for those simple experiences that cause goosebumps.
Eric?
So I think the aha moments for us have really been around when we go out and talk to consumers across the world about what they're interested in the smart home. The basic problems that they want to solve, and frankly, most of them are not around technology per se. They're things like, are my kids safe? Are my parents okay? My aging parents. Again, did I leave my garage door open? So things around peace of mind are really powerful and drive a lot of the smart home narrative when you talk to end consumers a lot.